Okay, so the next subsection is about the operations, summation, the subtraction, the multiplication, and for vector we don't have division. Okay, for multiplication we have two types of multiplication, where we have a cross and dot product. Okay, so here just look at the example here. If you are given the three vector functions f, g, and h. So now we want to evaluate these particular operations. Okay, so the first one is the vector function is multiplied by the parameter t square. So meaning that what you have to do is you just multiply each component of the vector function f by the t square, and then minus 3, and 3 here multiplied by all the component in vector function h. So here you have 2t and multiplied by t squared, so you get 2 3 cube minus 5t 5. Okay, it looks like we have to do one by one. So for this operation, it's become 2t cube minus 5t square, and then t4, right? And then minus 3 sine t, and component y is et, and so this one is 3et, not just et. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, z component, so in this case there is no k, but we can put 0 there. So when we simplify, then we have 2 3 power of 3 minus 3 sine t. Okay, so when we simplify, you will get 2 3 cube minus 3 sine t. So that is for x component. Y component, you have negative 5t square minus et, and then z we got t4. Okay, it's just a process. Okay, so this one is supposed to be, there is a minus 3 here. Okay, sorry about that. Then the answer will be the same as in the notes provided. If you have this question in exam, you're very, very lucky. Okay, you just compute. Okay, now the dot product. So you have to memorize how can you evaluate the dot product between two vectors. Okay, because we know that when you have the dot product between two vectors, the outcome is just a value. Okay, no more a vector form. Okay, so what you have here, I think it is good we convert into a component form. So when we have a component form, so we have 2t, that is x minus 5, and then t square. And then the dot product between, so 1 minus t, and there is no j, meaning 0, and we have 1 over t. So when you have a dot product, which means that you have to multiply x and x, y and y, and z and z. And then at the end you have to total up. So you multiply 2t with 1 minus t. So component x with component x. And then plus minus 5 multiplied by 0. And plus t square multiplied by 1 over t. So remember, you must have a value or an expression, no longer a vector. So you need to simplify. So when you simplify, you got 2t minus 2t square minus, okay, plus 0, and then plus t. So we need to simplify. So 2t plus t, you got 3t minus 2t square. So you can see it is just a value, or if you know the value of t, you will get a number. So that is the property of the product. Okay, so for cross product, maybe for cross product here, I need to show you how to evaluate. Okay, you have to have the cross product between F and H. So F cross H. Okay, so what I'm doing is I put the I, J, K, and extra column. So F is the component of F. We have 2t minus 5 and then t square. That's for the F, and then cross H. So H sine t, E, t, and 0. Okay, so that is all the component. But then to make it easier in calculating that, I put extra column. So we just copy the component of I, the first column here. So 2t and then sine t. And then we can start to evaluate. So you can just directly sort into a component form. Okay, for I component, which is x, so you want to get I, so you have to cross the G and the K. So we have minus 5 multiplied by 0 minus ET multiplied by t squared. So that is for component I. So for component G, okay, just now I, now G, you have to cross the K and the I. So t squared sine t minus 0, because you multiply by 0, so the answer is 0. And then you want to get the component K, or you have to put another extra column of G. So G, you can have minus 5 ET. So you can copy here, or you can just use here, because you want to get K, so you just use I and J. So you just cross, you can just cross these two, or you can also, or I'm saying or. So whether you use this or this, the answer will be the same. Okay, so let's say I'm using this one. So we just cross that. So you have 2t multiplied by ET, negative minus negative, so becomes positive. So I have 5 sine t. So that is for component Z. And then we simplify the answer. So minus t square ET, t square sine t, and then 2t ET, 2t ET plus 5 sine t. So that is the answer of the cross product. Okay, where the answer is the same as provided. Okay, now we have the mix operation, the dot and the cross. So since there is a bracket here, so we have to solve the result in, we have to solve first the first operation. Okay, where you have the cross product, and after that you will get, remember when you have a cross product like this, you will still have the vector form, and then you can find the cross product between the vector and the new vector that you obtain, and you will get, because this is dot product, the final answer is a number or expression, no longer a vector. Or if you remember the special formula for this particular operation, so you just copy the component of F, and the second one is component of H. Okay, just copy in component form. This is component F, referring this order KF, and then followed by H. So this is component H, and the last one component G. But for this you have to remember, for this particular operation, and you can use this shortcut. I mean, you just sort into a column and you evaluate the determinant. Or if you don't remember, you just use manually. First find the cross product of this, and after that find the dot product. Okay, so I'm not going to show that, so I just leave that for you to just like to be the exercise that you have to obtain yourself. Okay, because it's just an operation.